Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie. If you enjoy yoga and talking about anxiety openly and honestly and experiences of a young person trying to figure out what they want to do, please subscribe and like the video. Alright, thank you guys. Enjoy! Hello. It is currently 7:37, August the 14th, and I moved to England on the 24th, so in 10 days. I'm currently living in Thailand with my family, and I'm moving back to England, and oh my god, I'm going to track the process of moving. I'm a yoga teacher, so I'm moving to England for more opportunities for that, as well as to ground myself before I start uni. I'm taking a gap year. My thoughts at the moment are just major anxiety. I was doing really well with not giving in to the anxious thoughts, and the medication I'm on has helped me reach a pretty good medium point where I'm not super anxious all the time. However, recently with all the changes in my life, it has been really bad. So tomorrow I'm teaching in the morning and I'm going to film it, and then I'm going to book my flight from Heathrow up to Newcastle, which is where I'm going to be living, and then I'm going to go and help renovate one of my yoga students a little cottage near the house she owns to do yoga in, which is very exciting. And I always wish there were more videos on YouTube about moving, being an international student, and what it's like to leave your family. So this will be pretty real. I won't lie to you, got no sleep last night, just panicking. But it's gonna be okay. My lovely family I'm going to go live with are gonna look after me, and I'm a strong person, and I know it will be fine. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Hello everyone, I've done one eyebrow. I'm getting ready for the day after teaching my yoga class, which you just saw a clip of just then. And I wanted to have a little chat about moving to England during times of COVID and all the emotions and things that I'm feeling. I'm just using brown eyeshadow and a brush to do my eyebrows. And
I wanted to talk about this because I don't see any videos talking about the feelings of leaving home when your family lives abroad. So I live in Thailand at the moment with my family. They work at a school here, an international school. I graduated from doing the IB a couple months ago now. But I wanted to talk about it because my travel plans are so much more different currently than they would be normally. I've booked my COVID test for the 72 hours before I leave Thailand. And then I've begun to look into prices of my at-home COVID tests for when I arrive. I have to do a 10-day at-home isolation before I can do anything. And it's £130, which is most of the money in my bank account at the moment. Teaching yoga for people that you're friends with does not pay too well, but I just, like, it's so expensive, and I'm a bit worried because it just means that I'm facing all these other hurdles. Like, with my travel anxiety, it's difficult enough just getting myself to the airport and on the plane, but I can't fly to Bangkok I live in Chiang Mai. I can't fly there because there are no domestic flights, so I have to get a 10-hour van to Bangkok, and I know these are first world problems. But I would really appreciate it if there was someone else on YouTube who was discussing all the feelings that it brought up. And because I live abroad, I've never had this like proper sense of independence as such as other places. And so this is really my first step into it, and it's really freaking me out. And because when you're doing the IB, when you're in school, you are just focused on that. You're not really thinking about anything else. And so I went and I did my yoga course, and then I was just focused on that. And now I'm moving to England by myself, and my parents can't come with me because of COVID, and they're starting school today. So my parents are back in work, so it's really up to me. And I don't think we talk about how difficult it is for like international students to understand or figure it out, and there isn't really much help, so that's why I'm making this series anyways. But there is a vast amount of anxiety in my brain at the moment, and before I went on my yoga course I was in therapy for a couple of months, and it really helped, and I got to a really stable routine here at home. And now that I'm moving, that routine is completely gone out the window, and that in itself is like kind of freaking me out a little bit.
Hello, editing, me here. I ramble from this point on, so I'm making this series to help other international students move back to their home country or wherever they are moving to, especially during a gap year, to figure out what to do with their gap year. And I am now going to show you a short montage of me cleaning my room, and then we are going to discuss 6 things I am doing to help my panic and my anxiety around moving. There we go. Hello everyone, I just wanted to pop in to say this is me reminding you to take your meds. If you've forgotten today, take them, trust me, you'll feel better for it. Okay. Hello. I thought a nice little thing to do for this video is talking about the things I am doing to help my panic and my anxiety around moving, because let's be real, it is difficult. Sorry, this is very informal. So I'm just going to go through a couple of things that I've been doing. I have some notes. So I want to talk about things that have really helped me. So the first one is I've planned everything. I am planning everything early as possible. So planning like printing tickets, buying tickets, sorting out money, things like that. Planning transport to and from the airport now. Looking through the UK government website religiously every single day, phoning the UK, phoning everyone to find out about tickets and like what I can do, what I can't do to make this easier, and sorting out things like getting my national health insurance number, then sorting out my national health number for the NHS, finding out which banks I'm going to use, finding out yoga studios that I can get employed at, things like that, really planning it. And for me, knowing that I have so many things done and so many things that I can do when I first arrive is really helpful. And I think everyone who goes to uni goes through this. Ignore those. They are really fluffy earmuffs I got when I was 11. And I think it really helps just to know that I am doing everything possible, that I am in control of this. And that brings me on to the second thing. I am talking about my move a lot to everyone. I talk to my family about it at least once a day. We have a lot of discussions about planning it, things that I need to do, what I have done, what I haven't done. And honestly, this is really helping. At first, it really freaked me out. And I think it takes a while for you to get to a headspace when you're ready to have those conversations. But because my flight is coming up so soon, I find that talking about how I'm feeling when I feel anxious, addressing that, it's nothing to be ashamed of. My family knows that I'm very anxious about traveling. And just talking about it has actually really helped me get to a point where I understand what's going to happen to a T, and that's really helping me. The third thing that I've been doing is focusing on the positives. I have never lived in the UK. I am from the UK. I'm from London, basically, and focusing on the positives of being back at home. And for me, it's like the little things. I don't drink because of some of the meds I'm on. I don't really party, but the positives for me are a bit different. So Waterstones and secondhand bookshops, huge positives. huge positive for me. Having just public transport readily available, huge positive. Being with my family, huge positive. Being able to see my grandparents. One of my older cousins has just had a baby. Being able to spend time with that part of my family. Being able to get a proper job and be employed full time. Being able to just go to the supermarket. I'm so excited to have Marks and Spencer's again, or Tesco's, and just going and having that. And I know for some people that may sound weird or silly, but for me it's like a huge comfort. Like comfort meals. I know I live in Thailand, and this is going to sound ridiculous. Wagamamas. I cannot wait to have Wagamamas again. And it's stupid. Like, I know I have Thai food anytime I want, but it's just not the same. It's not the same. Another huge positive is seeing my wonderful friends back home and being able to reconnect with everyone who I haven't been able to see for the past 2 years because of COVID, and having to build those connections again. I'm so excited. Other positives, being able to go for a walk. There are no pavements in Thailand. I'm going to go for a walk every day, and it's going to be amazing. Being able to volunteer. I'm really excited to be able to get involved in volunteering back in the UK. What are some of the positives I'm looking forward to? Forests, walking in the forest again. Christmas, I'm so excited for Christmas in England. Last year Newcastle got snow, so I'm praying they get snow again this year. And just being able to have like create a solid support system somewhere. Living internationally for me, I really hate moving, I hate traveling. So being able to create a base for myself is something I'm really excited about. The fourth thing that I'm using is yoga. Yoga is basically my life now. I do it every day, I teach every day. And having a job at a yoga studio is going to be incredible. Being able to build my professional portfolio more is incredible. Being able to be surrounded by a community of other people who are passionate about it, I'm so excited. Going to classes again, because we're in lockdown here in Thailand, but going back to yoga classes, finding a group of Ashtanga yogis to do Ashtanga with is so exciting. And actually being able to do yoga outside. I cannot wait to do yoga outside again. I prefer doing yoga in like sweatpants and a hoodie sometimes, and being able to do that outside, even if it's cold, for me it's really comforting, and it makes me feel better. The fifth thing I'm doing is making plans. So like I said, going to see all my friends in the UK is what I'm really looking forward to. So making plans with all of them, like as soon as I get out of lockdown, I'm going to go see them and planning like my birthday with friends and little things like that is really helping. And the sixth thing, I think, is the most important thing actually, and this may be, people might not agree, letting myself panic about the move, because if you repress those thoughts over and over again, they will come up stronger. So for me, if I feel myself panicking, I let myself. I panic, I write everything down. And this is something my therapist taught me. When you write down every anxious thought you have, it is no longer your anxious thought. You've given it to the paper. And like, then when I want to panic about it again, I can go back to the pages and pages I wrote and I can just read it and be like, okay, yeah, I've already gone through that panic spiral. I've done it. And that's really helping. And having some nights where I just let myself lay awake and panic and have a little cry. And I repressed it for so long. And then the other night, I didn't sleep. I just let myself be sad and cry and panic. And I woke up feeling like I had given myself permission to feel. And it really helped me feel stronger. Yes, so those are my tips. Obviously they may not work for everyone, but for me that's what's been most helpful. That's all I did for my IB, so just ignore it. I'm in chaos at the moment. But yes, I hope this has helped. I'm so grateful to be able to have the opportunity to move back home. I'm so grateful to have family that will take me in and love me. And I'm hoping I can show you guys the rest of my journey. And yeah, those are the things that I really think are special. I understand it's different if you're going to uni straight away. You already have kind of like a set plan, because I'm taking a gap year, I really have to make sure I use my year wisely. And it's really just like up to me what I do. So this is why I really recommend these tips, especially for people doing a gap year. Also, one last tip for taking a gap year is do something meaningful with it. Do a course, learn a new skill. I did my yoga course. I became a yoga teacher within the first 2 months of graduating, and honestly, it's given my life and my future planning so much more direction than it would have had without it. I feel like I have a purpose again. I feel like I have a goal, and it's been really valuable to me. And I'll talk about that more in my yoga course video. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. From me and Doug, much love, and I will see you all next time. Bye.